Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Let me get this straightened out. Okay, I'm straight. I think. Okay, have a little bit of rock and roll music to open it up. Let's get started with this. This is the show. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our show, Latino Psychic Visions, and this looks for you. Thought I'd open it up with a little bit of Nakatumi music. Okay. Hope everybody's doing good. Me and Mama are all right. Everything's fine. Some good news on the political end is Christy Nome got fired, so that's a start. There's a big change, so gotta go down the line. But here we are today. Today is March 7th. And my daughter and my granddaughter's birthday was the 3rd and the 4th. So let's do a little bit of nighttime driving, okay? While we relax today, as you've seen or didn't see, the topic of the day is here's another mess we're in. So just like Stan and Ollie, well, here's another nice mess you got me into. And that's where we're at right now. But I hope everybody had a good week. As you can see, things went crazy, and I mean crazy. They, like I said before, things are moving too fast. And other readers that we watch, the same thing. They say the same thing. It's going too fast. And it is. It really is. So, we want to say good morning, too, over here. Jose Vasquez, you're number one. You get honorable mention. Herbie Lopez. And let's see, who else? Ollie Orpin, good morning. Oh, there's my daughter, Maria. Everybody, Maria's on. Hi, honey. Let's see, who else? Wow, that's it. So far. Wait till they get up and have their coffee, then they'll come in. Little by little, they'll come in. They always do. And that's the good thing about it, you know. Todd Ingemeyer, good morning, my friend. Denise, good morning. Good morning to Paul, and good morning to Mom and Dad. Hope everybody's doing okay. And here we are. We got about 1.5 inches of snow last night going into this morning. So we were all done with it. We were up about 50 yesterday. All of a sudden, bang, more snow. Hi, Beck. Good morning. Welcome to the show, Latino Psychic Visions. And this mug, the coffee mug, is for you. Love that chicken, bye. No, wait a minute. What? Wrong show. Sandra Dole, good morning. Good to see you, Ed. Kathy Little, good morning to you. And let's see. What's a good thing to start out with? You know, you plan the show and everything, and you're all gangbusters, and then you get to the show, and then you lose it all. I guess I'm at that age where we got to write everything down. Hi, Mama.
Hi, everybody. Good to see ya.
Everybody Faye's here. Hey!
Yep.
Now, Becca, this is your first show, so just to tell you what's going on. What I do is I do like little reads. At 11 o'clock, I tell everybody, let's go to work. And then I open up my third eye and bang, things start coming out. Unless Spirit is real strong and has to tell somebody something, you know. So here, and another thing, so you know, on this show, you're not a fan of the show. You become part of the family. As you can see, everybody says "Good morning, family" and all that. And that's cool because that's how we feel. When we had to pray for somebody, we get online and we'll say, "Okay, come on, prayer warriors, get the family going. Let's go. Let's all pray. Got to pray for so and so." Boom, and we do. And sometimes it gets nuts on Saturdays, and Kathy Little gave it the name of Silly Saturday. And sometimes it does get silly. But on a serious end, I do connect uh, with the spirits, and there's somebody comes in, tells me something, or I get things, visions that something's happening or something's going to happen, and I do predictions on the show. So you got an hour and a half to sit back and relax, and we just go from there. If you have any questions back, oh, by the way, I hope you contacted your sister, and I hope everything's okay. That was so nice that she came out. You know, her spirit came out. And understand this, folks, when I do a reading for anybody or whatever, even on the show or off the show, if a spirit comes through, it's because either they are daydreaming or they're asleep. So I'll pick up on the spirit. They could still be alive, as the case was yesterday, but the thing is, I pick it up, you know? And like my old professor used to say, he used to call me the phone booth. And I said, why do you call me a phone booth? Because you pick up everybody. Well, I'm just glad that I could do that for you, Ben. You know. And remember what we said. Go forward. Never mind, you close that door and keep trucking on. Boom. Good morning, Gloria. Well, happy heavenly anniversary. Bobby Joe, good morning.
Good morning,
Yes,
guys. So come on over to YouTube if you can, to Roger Garza Senior Psychic. I promise you'll like the show a lot more, honestly. Right, guys?
If you want to go on to YouTube, go to my name, Roger Garza Senior with SR period, and then do Psychic, PSYCHIC. Psychic, and it'll take you over to YouTube, and you'll be hunky-dory. Thank you, Gloria. That's another thing, Beck. If you can, hit the thumbs up button and share the show with someone. Loretta Lewis, good morning. Good to see you. But this is nice. This is the kind of people we have on the show. So you see, Beck, our dear friend Sandra Dole says, so grateful to be with everyone in the Garza Divine Chapel. Wow, I like that. That is cool.
Wow.
Because the thing is, Beck, I always want to have my own church, and everybody knows that. And like a lot of them say, you know, you're preaching now, this is your church. So I don't mean to preach, okay? I just want to help everybody, man. It's driving me nuts sometimes because I want to help. Well, Bobby Joe came over here, honey.
Awesome. Good.
Mary Lasea, beautiful girl. I'm telling you, you are at the top of the list, basically, about me worrying about you. You know, you moved over there, and you're right in the area where a lot of activity weather-wise. So I keep praying for you. Who else have we got out here? Carol Mario, good morning, dear. Good to see you. Lenora Moreno, you're in another spot that I worry about. Okay? If you're still in Colorado. But all we do is put our faith in God and just go forward. That's all. Well, that's good that you had okay weather. Nicole! Honey, Nicole's on. Nicole Pratt.
Hello, Cole.
We need to change that P to a B. Nicole Pratt. Hi, Dad. Oh, Lord. Anyway, here we are. Today is March 7th. And this month is the same as last month. Everything, every day is all the same. It's really weird, but it is. Let's see, who's this? Oh, okay, Beck moved over here, honey.
Yay!
Good, you did it.
Yeah. Now
Because a lot of times we get knuckleheads over here on my page.
It's good to see you join the family. You know, now you see who's on, and welcome to our thing. Our show.
Every Saturday is different, right, babe? We never know what happens, you know? Sometimes we can be doing a show and boom, we're off. And like I'm trying to fix things over here, she's trying to fix things, and we just never know. But that's why we wanted you to go to that page. Nicole, go over there where Becca is right now. On my page, it says Roger Garza Sr.
It's on YouTube, the YouTube channel.
And there's no D in my name, Roger. It's ROGERGARZASR period psychic PSYCHIC.
Yeah, you'll like it better.
I'm waiting for Richard. Richard should be in because we both told each other
right
that there's been another earthquake. It was 7.7, and I forgot it was in Asia. I know that, but that's another thing we do is something's coming up or we just beg. There's a lot of readers on this show, which is nice. It helps me, and we see things, we report things. We don't really get political on this show, you know. Politics for me right now is that you, Ruben? Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning to you and Mary. I wonder if Jojo watches the show, him and Chris. But anyway, it's 1:45. Got about 15 more minutes of talk, and then we go into it. Hello, Sandra. Sandra Belfans, good morning. I thought it was you, Ru. A mí no me puedes esconder tú. That means you can't hide from me. That's true, son. It is like life. We never know what's going to happen, and it's like what was his name? Life is like a box of chocolates.
Oh,
I was going to say Dumb and Dumber, but
no,
it wasn't that. Bobby says,
Okay, let me just put that up, okay?
okay.
Okay. Bobby Joe says kids I used to babysit for called me Jojo, and my grandkids call me Grandma Jojo. So you have two Jojos.
Well,
Okay.
there it is, see?
All right.
Tom Hanks, yes, it was. But what was the name of the show?
Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
It took me that long to remember. Holy cow.
And then he bought a flower shop and he became Florist Gump.
You're so sad.
I know. Oh boy. Lenora, be careful. I'm saying one of your feet. Be careful that you don't get burned on a foot. Be careful that you don't cut your foot. There's something about one of I want to go with the right foot because that's the dominant stepping foot. So please be careful of it, okay? Maybe either you burn the bottom, you step on something that makes you jump off it real fast, or you twist the ankle. So please be careful. There's my buddy. Hey, Richard. A lot of stuff going on, Richard. A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, that's right, Sandra. Man, too much to remember all the time. You got it. My brain's on overload, but, so is everybody else's, I'm sure. What?
What brain?
Oh, okay.
And it begins. I guess I could turn my phone on now, right? So here we are, stuck in the middle with you. You hear a funny noise. There it is. Somebody's at the door.
I'm glad you got all those things you can press and,
Yeah, I have fun with what I do.
Those buttons.
Scooby-Doo-Doo. Anyway. In memory of...
Yeah, isn't it true? Getting, I hope I'm glad I'm not the only one with the memory thing, because I can say a complete sentence and then a completely different word comes out at the end, which is entirely different than what I'm thinking, right? It's pretty, it's hard. Or a very obvious word, I just can't find it. So I don't know.
Nicole, in answer to your question, dear, no. ICE is in our town, so.
Oh, there you go. There's Nicole over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you're here. Yeah. It's too crazy over here in a little town of, who in Wisconsin.
Salute, everybody.
They come running or speeding by our house every day.
Yeah, they think they're on the freeway in front of our house. The speed limit is 25 and they're going like 50.
Yeah.
And over here, there's a lot of seniors and a lot of kids.
Yeah, still, Nicole. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nicole, they're still here. They're still all over the place. I get calls from everybody.
I think they've take up residence in a local motel.
Yeah.
Right off of 94. That's something I read actually in the paper.
Well, even Roberto told me they're still in San Antonio like crazy.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do,
Right.
The only thing we could do is pray that they disband. That something makes them all go back to their homes.
I saw where 8 of them have retired.
They should.
I don't believe in any numbers, but they said 8 retired. Okay. Oh, Sandra's got something to say about the forgetfulness. Our brain freezes are normal. It's caused by the shifting timelines, they're saying. Okay. It's real heavy for me right now.
We could use that.
What? I'll use that.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Here, I'm gonna give you something to think about. In the summertime, honey, if the ice is still here, a bee catcher comes over with a bunch of bees. And they go, hey, it's a Mexican. Brrr, shake up the bees.
Oh. No, it's sad. It's sad what happened here in this little town.
Yeah.
No. But we go on. We go on.
That we do.
And we do pray for the whole world, honestly. I mean, maybe I can say that today. We do lift our prayers for the world, because it's just a bunch of nonsense that's going on right now. And it's very, and it's deadly nonsense, by the way. And I hate to say that, but it is. But, so we just keep our prayers positive, live our lives as positively as we can, see as many people as we can. Maybe they come visit us now. And that's what we do. That's what we do.
I hope that you folks are stocking up, like I said, about canned goods and dry goods and water and candles, and the list goes on and on. Because they're talking about things getting worse than what they are now, and they're getting worse. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed, it's starting in our town, the gas is starting to go up.
Right. Well, I think the gas is going up. Of course, the groceries are going up.
Yeah.
I stopped short of buying coffee the other day because it was still.
Tell them how much it was.
One of our brands we like was $25 for just one of those tins, and the other one that was cheaper was $17. So I passed on both of them. Wow.
Katie Johnson, good morning, and Pamela Olson, good morning.
Thanks, Pamela. Yeah. I often think about what my parents would say or think about if they wouldn't believe me. If I were to talk to them, back in the 60s and said that this was going to happen, if I knew that, and they'd go, no, that's not going to happen. It's impossible. No. Mm-mm.
And I saw all of this stuff back in 2009 when I did my radio show in San Antonio. People didn't believe me and they laughed at me. And I said, okay, we'll see.
That's right, Gloria. Thank you, dear. Praying for all our servicemen and women out there. Right.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, Rubenson's gas at Lidl is $3.19 right now. And that's the cheapest place there is, believe it or not. I know it is.
So, Roger keeps up, has always recommended getting stressed to get stocked up on food and everything. Just for the fact that the food is getting costlier and costlier. That's another reason why it might be a great idea to, if you can, stock up as much as you can on things that, peanut butter, canned meat.
Yep.
And then things like chocolate, things that you like, right? So, and aspirin. It's, think about the things that you might need, right? And you can't buy.
Yes, we want to say a special condolence to the family, the Amore Huff family in White Bear Lake. As you all know, you should know anyway, locally here, there was a sergeant that was killed. She was a wife, a mother, and she was coming home she was going to be done with the service, and she was killed by one of those bombing that they had in Kuwait. So we send out our hearts and prayers to the Huff and Amor family.
Yep.
Marisa Franklin, good morning. Good morning. You know, I get so mad because all of this stuff, people dying and all this is unnecessary, you know. It's a knucklehead that's in there. He wants to go into all these places. He's talking about Cuba now. And man, you don't want to mess with Cuba, I'm telling you. Celia Aguilar, good morning. It's just like, how many wars is he going to get us into before he leaves office? Put it that way. And it's just, I'm telling you right now, folks, I've been saying this for a long time. And you guys have been listening. A lot of you have been listening, and it's good because it's paying off for you. Get your food that I talk about because you are going to see bare shelves again. The same way it was with COVID, you're going to see that again. The bare shelves. And incidentally, we're going to be wearing our masks again too because there's going to be another realm of COVID, but it's going to be hard to fight because realistically speaking, they stripped us of almost everything, scientists and everything else, to combat this stuff. So there we are, open. And I heard that measles, the measles in the South is on the rise. So it's only a matter of time, you know. It's
Yeah, and
crazy.
we don't, you don't necessarily get that on the news because they don't want you to hear it on the news. I
Right.
mean,
They want you to be vulnerable to everything. So no, this is
yeah.
the way on this show you can learn from me, and I can tell you to combat things. I see things way in advance, and a lot of people on this show will tell you that. A lot of times I'm thankful that I do have my gift, and there are a lot of times that I wish I didn't, but I have it, and I come on the show. My wife and I and my daughter, we've been doing the show almost 8 years, and we come on and report things that are coming. And they laughed at me when I was in Texas doing my radio show, and now it's no more laughter. Now they're listening.
Well, some are still laughing, honey.
Huh?
They are. They're still laughing. Some of them are.
Well,
I mean, I don't mean to make you feel bad, but, it's hard to take.
It's this way. A lot of stuff that I've said has come out, and people, you're nuts and da-da-da, and all of a sudden, oh shit, he's right. Yeah, I am right. And I always tell this, Becca, listen, this is one thing I always say, and Kathy Johnson and Nicole, I say this every show almost. When I talk for your health, not for mine, because I know what I got to do, and I take care of my Faye, and we're okay. And I tell my kids this is what's coming, and I don't know if they want to listen or not. Maria does, I know that, and Cameo does, but then she argues with, Dad, come on, da 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 da. So there we go. But it's a good thing that a lot of you take heed of the warning, like I always say, because I'm not talking just mere words that come out. No, it's because I see stuff coming. Even with Richard, we say, Richard and I go back and forth. Richard, there's going to be an earthquake at da-da-da-da-da. Boom, it happens. Or he gets a hold of me. There's going to be this, and boom, it comes out.
Yeah, we're seeing more earthquakes now too.
Yep.
Nicole is saying something. I don't know if you saw that. She says, Morgan got married on the 20th, and a cardinal flew past the window during
wow, that's cool.
The ceremony, and then sat on a branch outside for a couple hours until dark. Do you see if that was my mama, Valdine?
Yes, that was somebody from the other side. Oh boy, you couldn't ask for a better like sign. I mean that.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, that really
That's very,
is.
very, very cool.
Good
Yep.
morning, Nancy Moreno. And the whole thing is, look at Maria says, "I'm prepared for anything."
Yeah.
Are you prepared for that ghost that's over at the bar?
What did you say? What?
She told me, Dad, there's a ghost at the bar.
Oh, yeah. A ghost at the bar, right? Uh, so Lenora says, my mom has never met you, Roger, but from the conversations I had about you, she has picked up on you. She's a very intuitive person. Well, that's cool.
Well, honey, I've been doing this for April 1st, in fact, the end of this month. It'll be 22 years that I've been a psychic medium. And a lot of things happened to me. I passed over to the other side and I came back. And
Mhm.
ever since then, I've been helping people and I've been loving people. And, you got to go over to the other side. Or I'll recommend this for you folks. There's some movies that are out. One of them was at the theater. It's called Life After Death. You get a chance to tune into that. And there's other ones that are called Life After Life. And then you'll see exactly where we're coming from. With us, they come back. It's nothing but love. Our hatred thing is gone. It's just,
I want to put up what Bobby Jojo, our other Jojo, said. Every time someone tells me something has happened or is currently happening, I tell them that Roger had predicted that a while back. Yeah, I know.
thank you,
It's true.
honey.
It's true. When we started our shows, 8 years ago, and we had just gotten married, I was, helping him produce the shows, and he was saying these things. I was going, "Oh Lord, what am I doing here?" And it's coming out, right? Some of the things he said, I said, "Oh no, that can't be." Well, then there's validity to what he's saying. So it's like I no longer, I just I take
Well,
it.
when I did my show down in San Antonio on the radio, the guy that was working with me, Hector Villavilla, he would cover up the mic and go, "Dude, do you know what you're saying?" And I go, "Yeah."
Yeah, right. It's a little hard to take sometimes, but you just have to just say, well, if this is it, then this is what I can do. This is what I can do here right now today. I can buy an extra can of beans, or I can uh, put a little money in a stash in the back, uh, how room or something. Have a little cash too, cash stash at your disposal.
Good morning, Tammy Lee.
So
And
I don't know what Nicole is saying. Can you tell us about that? I'm not sure which.
which one? Yeah, because
Which
I've
one?
got so many stories. When I was doing my radio show in Texas, wait a minute. Hector passed away this week? Oh, man.
What now?
Hector, the
What?
guy that used to do the show with me, he passed away. God rest his soul.
Oh,
He was a good dude.
okay.
Kind of
Sorry, honey.
wacky, but he was a good dude.
Okay.
Anyway, um, where was it going?
And
That'll help everybody.
then here we go. You're seeing it live. Okay.
Oh, when I was doing my radio show in Texas, I had a call from Austin, Texas, and they said, "We do a show here, a TV show that is local here with all the college people." And it was all over Austin and the surrounding areas. And they said, "We'd like for you to be our special guest." And I said, "Cool, okay, yeah." The show is called Paranormal Response Team. Paranormal Response Team. Now I was under 3 times a special guest. And we would sit at a table with 4 microphones, and the panel would ask me questions, and then people would call in, just like kind of like this. and they would call in, and I would listen to their voice, and I would say like, "Aren't you so and so?" And did you do everything. Blew a lot of people away. And then one time I was going to go do the show, and I pulled in a parking lot, and this big black dude came up to me. He goes, "It'll be $5." And I said, "Oh no, bro." I said, I'm not staying." I said, "I got to go do a TV show." And he just looked at me. I said, "Really?" I said, "The lady that owns this bar, I have to do a TV show with her." And he goes, "Well," and I said, "I'm a psychic medium, so I got to go do this show over at the college thing." And he just kept looking at me. And I said, "Who's James?" He goes, "That's my father." I said, "There's also, he telling me he has a daughter with him named so and so." He goes, "That's my sister." And I kept telling him, they're both telling me, "Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum." And man, the guy started crying and crying. He goes, "Man, you're the real shit." Excuse me, folks. But he said that, and he's telling everybody, yells out. I mean, people all over the place in other bars and coming out of other bars and parking lots and that. He yells out, he goes, "This guy's a psychic medium, and he's the real," you know. And man,
Wow.
and he told me, he says, "Mister," he goes, "anytime you come," I said, "My name is Roger." He goes, "Roger," he hugs me. He goes, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." He goes, "Anytime you come," he says, "you're more than welcome to park here." He said, "And I'll save you a spot by the door." So thank you, appreciate that. He goes, "Man," he goes, "you don't know what you've done for me." And I looked at him, I hugged him again. I said, "James, I know exactly what I did for you." I said, "You just enjoyed it. You got to hear from your dad and your sister." "Oh man," he goes, "Man, you made my night." He goes, I said, "That's all right." I said, "You're going to be okay." I said, "Know that they're around you. Know that they constantly are with you." And he goes, "Thank you." And he sat down and just cried. I didn't know what to do, because this big old guy's sitting on a chair crying. And I'm just patting him on the back. I said, "I got to go now." I said, "I got to go to the show." "That's all right. You go." He said, "But remember, you can always park here." I said, "Thank you." And that's just one of the little things that happens. Sandra Fosmeyer, good morning. Shall we go to work now, folks?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, let's go to work. I'm going to go to Sandra Fosmeyer. Fosmeyer, I'm sorry. I'm picking up somebody, Sandra. I don't know if this person passed because of this, but I'm getting somebody that was either cut on a side, like that they got, like, here, I'll give you a prime example. They were in a car accident, and they something stabbed them, like, and cut their side open, and I'm getting it that they passed. That person's coming back. Or a person was stabbed in the side and they passed. Sandra says, "Remember when you told me 8 months, 8-month pregnant, that my little girl is going to kick me? Did you forget to tell she was like a MMA fighter?" Honey, that was back then. And here's the thing, so everybody knows. A lot of times when I'm in, meaning my third eye, I go in and I go to the other side. But when I'm out, I'm out. And a lot of times I'm sorry, but I don't remember things because I do too many of them.
Sandra
And I
says
have
that
to,
does not ring a bell about the stabbing the on the side.
okay. Well, it's some kind of, either somebody had an operation, they got a big scar, but I get the cutting of the side. I know I get it. It's just, A lot of people will argue with me left and right, and I'll say, no, it's there. I'm telling you, it's there. I know. But Bobby Joe says, that's why I brought up Project Blue Beam last week because a lot of Rogers said, oh, I didn't know that. A lot of it's in the Blue Beam files. I didn't know that. Okay.
Not familiar with that.
Nope. Maribel, hello, good morning. Sandra, who is it? Your father that had the T name? I'm getting somebody, an older person with a T name. I want to go with either my dad's name, Trini, or Tony.
Which Sandra are you talking to?
Sandra Fosmeyer.
Okay.
Or if it relates to another Sandra, I'm picking it up. So if it relates to you, let me know. No, don't everybody all at once. I honestly don't know. All I know is it's either caused by an accident or somebody got cut, either stabbed, cut, or even to run into a saw by accident, or they had an operation where they got a big scar on their side. I'm picking that up for some odd reason. I know a lot of people say, well, why you see that? I don't know. This is what they show me. And when I say they, that's the spirits.
She says, not that I know of.
Okay, let's leave it there.
Just leave it there. Yeah.
Maribel Carrera, is there something wrong with either one of your teeth or your jaw or your butt? Because I'm getting the bottom and the top don't line up right. Female or male? I want to go with female. Oh, Todd Engelmeyer. I don't know what this is about. I don't know if it's an insurance deal, like an overpay on insurance or something, but you got some money coming to you.
Cool.
Read what Lenora says, honey. Put it up there, and you read it.
Oh, sure.
It's part of the
says,
screen.
so her mom, Lenora says, my mom just described your physical appearance to a T. I asked her what she saw based on your voice. This is her mom, who's intuitive as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, like I told you, Moreno runs in my family, so. Sandra, I don't know, honestly. All I know is I got female, that's all. Lenora, ask your mom, because I've been trying to find a reader that's good. Will you ask your mom if she'll read for me?
And Todd says, thank you. I just quit my job yesterday. So.
Well, buddy, it's not going to be a whole ton of money, but it's something like an overpay or something like that, or a refund. Read, baby.
You want me to read?
Yeah.
Jose says, hey, Roger, remember you telling the pregnant woman about the baby kicking, becoming MMA fighter?
Honestly, Jose, I don't remember. I really don't. Because like I say, when I'm in, I'm in. When I'm out, I'm out. And too many things are going on for me to focus anymore. Angela Fitzgerald, it's been a while, but good morning anyway. And like I said, Sandra, I don't know. All I know is I got that cut. Okay, I'm going up and down names, everybody, and this is how I do what I do. I just look at names and something pops out. Well, I'm going to go to Lenora. What's wrong with Mom's hand? I'm going from the wrist to the hand. I don't know if she had like loses circulation or what, because she's constantly rubbing it, doing this. Beth Norris Hill, you're new here. Where are you texting from? It helps me a lot. Beth, can you give me Mom's full name? That helps me a lot too.
And she says that her mom is in assisted living and it's been a struggle. And Beth has called out to her family who are passed on for help and guidance. Can they hear me?
What does Plymouth Jim mean?
She's in Plymouth Jim. Beth lives in Maple Grove.
Okay, I know where Maple Grove is. Beth, who's the one that had the bad leg? I want to go from the knee down. Like they would walk like this.
And her mother's name is Carol Elizabeth Norris.
And she's passed, or is she still with us?
She's in assisted living. And she's asked if the family who has passed have heard her calling out to them for help. Well, of course, they all hear you, honestly.
Yes, and what the family's telling me, what the family is telling me from the other side, they go like, "Oh, just calm down. We're not ready for you yet."
Yeah, but they do hear you.
Oh yeah,
that's a fact. So here's what Lenora says. My mom says her hands feel heavy at times, so she has to rub and exercise them to loosen up. It's her legs that give her the most problems.
Is she the one that I seen that like the knee going down the leg?
The one you just...
I said that for somebody, I don't know, but I got a knee from the knee going down to the foot. And they walk funny, like I want to say, no joke, okay, like a flat tire on a car, pop, 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 like this. New comments, dear. New comments.
Okay. So Beth says no one, but mom shuffles, and she adds a bit of dementia.
Okay, because I get somebody walking.
And Lenora says, yes, she wobbles because they hurt.
Ah, okay.
Whoops, you just went out.
Who went out?
Roger. I don't know. Oh, your hand's in the way. Okay, sorry.
Because I had to plug in my deal. Morgan got married on the 20th. Okay, we covered that. I'm over here on the top. I don't mean to put you on the spot, Kathy, but I get tears. Okay? Something made you cry a lot. And I don't mean to put you on the spot, but just, I get it. I understand. Okay, going down some more. Gloria, your husband is talking about pan. Did you guys like break bread on your anniversary or something? Or it's like a favorite bread that he liked? I know a lot of people like conchas and coffee, but I don't think that's it. Comments, dear.
Well, Lorna says yes, she wobbles because they hurt. And then Kathy said, Kathy who? You talking to Kathy Little? Kathy Little says, Kathy who? I think you were talking to Kathy, weren't you?
Kathy Johnson, I was talking to.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Kathy Little was Kathy Johnson. We have a lot of Kathys and a lot of Sandras here, so.
Yep. I think Kathy Johnson, I mentioned something about the jaw, like not lining up. Like you bite down and the top and the bottom do not go this way. They go off-centered. Or there's something about the jaw that hurts. Ruben, I'll go to my brother from another mother. Does Mary have to go to the doctor about her eyes? I'm getting her looking at something and going like this. And have to look again, like trying to focus. And by me, I would say what I'm picking up is I don't know if she's diabetic or if she hasn't got checked yet, but she needs to get checked for diabetes or it's her diabetes that's acting up. Honey, I can't keep going up and down.
So, okay, I'm there. Becca says that this is weird, but that is my jaw. I have severe TMJ.
What does that mean?
Okay.
Am I right about the jaw?
Becca is saying that.
Becca's saying it, but I said it for Kathy Johnson.
Okay.
Unless she's real close to Kathy, I don't know. Chanda, how are you, dear? She's in Grand Forks, right?
Yep. Ruben says yes. At the end of April, she is seeing the eye doctor, and yes, she is diabetic.
Okay, please make sure that the doctor knows that. Okay, I mean, most likely you do, but I just want to make sure because to me, it's her diabetes that's going up and down, and then she's getting the headaches again. I'm getting the headaches behind the eye.
Kathy Johnson says no, my jaw is fine.
All right, honey, be careful then. It's also an infection too in the jaw. That's another thing I'm picking up. So please be careful.
He read that on my sister's teeth. She didn't like that news. She just said it wasn't true. She went to another dentist and found a terrible infection in her tooth. I'm not saying that's in your case, Kathy, but it is weird how.
Honey, go to Sandra Osmeyer.
Sandra Balfons?
No,
wondering if my mom.
Fosmeyer.
the person you're thinking of, the start with a T, that's a female, I believe. I know who you're you're talking about.
That's
Okay.
regarding the cut. Remember the scar and all that?
Yep.
I know it would bring, like they say, the focal doesn't turn on, the light, but it will. In due time, it all does. Okay, moving on.
Okay, Kathy says she's going to make a dentist appointment, so because she's due to go anyways. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Well, I'm picking it up, so it's got to be important if I get it, because the spirits tell me about it. And let me say this, folks, just so you know, if ever I read for you a one-on-one, please do not be afraid of me, okay? It's like, ooh, I don't know. Ooh. No, drop all that. I'm a regular person that has a gift. Yes, I guess I'm slightly higher than other normal people because I have the gift, but it doesn't go to my head like a lot of people that I know that are readers and they think, excuse the expression, they think they're the shit, okay? They're not.
So can I tell you something?
See?
I'm looking at a comment from Sandra, and I can't pronounce her middle name, Belfons, and she is wondering if her mom, Florence Thesaritz, and Leroy Thesaritz are watching over my brother Michael. He's a vet and has seizures. He's 73.
Okay, let me read it now. I know you guys know what to do with him, but mom is telling me, and I don't, I don't want to get into anything family wise, but mom is telling me turn him on his side and stroke his hair. They said that always calms him down. And I don't know if you guys are doing that now or what, but just so you know, that's what mom's saying to me. Liz Kruger, good morning, dear.
Hi, Liz.
Will methylene.
She's asking, will methylene blue, this is Liz, I don't know what methylene blue is.
Yeah, nor do I.
She says that, will methylene blue help my neuropathy and arthritis? Doc won't answer my questions. If it's a self-help, they don't like to. I'll look that up.
Well, what's been helping mine is my honey puts lotion on my feet and rubs them real hard, and that helps. It's like waking up everybody.
Okay, I'm going to find out about this thing.
Okay. Kathy Little says she was walking the dog.
Yeah.
And there's a song about that. It's called Just Walking the Dog. Mary Mac all dressed in black, silver buttons going down her back. Yep, back in the day. Oh. How's my buddy Gabe doing? Okay, I'm still going up and down names, everyone.
So Bobby Shalene says, don't forget about the Miracle Rub, which is Vicks and olive oil. It's a
Yep,
miracle worker. That's
that baby works all the time.
Liz. I mean, I'm looking up this blue, methylene blue, and I still don't know. I don't, I'm reading the description, and it is a little difficult.
Michelle
But
Jolene is here, honey, from Green Bay. Good morning, good morning, good
good
morning.
morning.
And you know what, Michelle? Maybe you could start spreading the word up in Green Bay about us. We come out at 10:30 in the morning every Saturday. Just say, I know this knucklehead guy who's a psychic medium. He's weird, but he's okay.
He's okay.
I'm going to go to Jose Vasquez. Did I get Jose? No, I got Sandra. Where's Jose? There we go. Jose, by chance, do you have a tattoo on your chest somewhere about somebody? It's either someone's name is on it or you had it done for someone, because this person to me has passed and they're associating themselves or coming out of the tattoo. Like they're very proud of it, they say. Kathy Little, do you by chance have a door? I want to say like a back door that is off center and it won't shut right. They're showing me this door that's like either it's got to be reset or the wood in the back of it is like rotting or something, but it hangs wrong. Like you got to lift it to shut it. And they're asking me to ask you, they said, ask her when she's going to fix that.
Nicole Pratt is saying, for your information, Beth Hill is a good friend of Becca's and hers.
Ah, okay. Okay, does Bethy, do you always have to know what's going on? It's like she could be a reporter, a news reporter, because she's got to get all the facts. What's going on? Who did what? What?
Kathy is saying no problems with the doors.
Okay, remember that I say it, okay? Because there's a door. I don't know where this door is. It could be even in the house, but a door is off.
It's bothering spirit.
We're doing good on time. Nicole, what is wrong with your elbow? I am picking up your elbow. Oh, wow. Look at Beth.
Yeah, I see it. She was a reporter when I was college director too. Oh, wow.
Well, they're telling me that you were good at it, and why you dropped it, I don't know, but it's like they said, she's got to know all the facts. That's crazy.
Okay, and Jose says, yes, that is my wife. She passed away with breast cancer.
Right.
Okay.
Jose, understand this. She said every time you take off your shirt, she said you make her proud. So, this is going to sound kind of nuts. But if you ever want to be close to her, do this and rub it slow because you'll connect with her, okay?
So I got something from Kathy Little. Yeah. No,
No problemo.
no problem in the house with the doors.
Okay, then remember I said because you can shut a door that comes with it, you know.
Okay.
I want to go to Richard right now.
Okay.
Grandma Romo. Beth, you're so welcome. Be careful while you're out there. Stay off the phone when you drive. Richard, Grandma's telling me to tell you. She says you're trying too hard. She said, slow down. And it's like she says, she puts things on the table to look at them. And then she goes from there. She said, you're not doing that anymore.
Jose is asking for some clarification. Okay. Can I ask you?
Go ahead.
Roger, besides the tattoo, is she trying to tell me something? Because before you said she was around me asking for my forgiveness or something like that.
If you remember correctly, I told you she would be behind you and kind of nip at your back. Well, now she's patting the front where the tattoo is, okay? She said to tell you she's very proud of you. Are you raising the kids by yourself? And she's talking about a daughter. I don't know if she had an older, like you guys had an older daughter. She also tells me to tell you, Jose, she goes, Jose, it's time. Ya es tiempo. I think she wants you to let go is what I think I'm picking up, okay? Yes, we always grieve about our loved ones and all that, but life has to go on. And you're in this life, and so you got to show your kids you're not weak and go on. And I will tell you, man to man, Jose, if you haven't found anybody, find somebody. Nomás for companionship, como quien dice. But enjoy the rest of your life until you get with her, okay? Because you will be with her. Bobby Joe, I'm getting Grandma Anna like this. Not sassy, but pointing and trying to make a point, you know? Like, don't you talk to me like that, you know, like she's sassy. I like her spirit. Agnes Torres, I know that name from somewhere when I was in San Antonio, I think. Anyway, welcome to the show. We got about 20 minutes left. I'm a psychic medium. I'm the one that was on KDA in San Antonio. I used to be on the radio. And now I'm doing a podcast show with my wife and my daughter. And we've been doing it for about 8 years now. So May 26th will be 8 years, so everybody knows. And April 1st will be 22 years for me being a psychic. Okay. Where am I at now? I don't even know.
Did you see the question from Bobby Shalene? She says, "Any messages from my grandma?"
Yeah, I
Anna?
told her she's a feisty lady, and she
Oh,
pointed her
that one.
finger.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Sandra Dole, is there scripture that you read every day or write? Because they're telling me about something that you write in another book. I don't know if it's you take scripture and put your own interpretation of it and rewrite it. But there's something they're saying that you write. And that's for Sandra Dole, our dear friend.
So Maria is saying the
I
same
see
thing to
that.
Jose.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah.
A lot of people, say that, oh, I didn't get a chance to do this. I didn't get a chance to say that. I didn't, they're still mad at me. No, they're not. Let me tell you, folks, when you cross over, everything on this side is gone. I mean, it's so blissful over there. It's unreal. You're no longer mad. You no longer feel hate. Nothing. It's just beautiful over there. It really is.
Sandra says, "I take notes on what people say, suggest, etc." And she puts in her notebooks.
Thank you. That's it.
That's it.
That's nice, though. It's like you're the secretary. Keeping, what do they call that? The minutes, right?
Well, and there's a reason for keeping minutes, because then you keep it honest,
Yep. And in this show, that's all we do is honesty. Honesty is such
There's a song for everything, isn't there? Dad?
Yes. Billy Joel.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. I wonder who he was singing about then.
What? Who?
Never mind.
What you said?
I said I'm wondering what who he was singing a song about when he said honesty.
Yeah, it's such a lonely word, he said, because nobody tells the truth. Okay, let me go on. I'm looking at names when you see me staring at the screen, I'm looking at names, and usually how it goes, when I read somebody's name, something pops off of it, and I connect with the spirits in it. Okay. Carol Amario, there's something that I'm supposed to tell you, but I can't put my finger on it. Is some kind of celebration or something coming up close? Gloria, she's probably going to San Diego. Is that right?
So Carol says, we just celebrated my husband's birthday.
Bingo. Thank you. I knew there was something. And he's also thanking you too. So I know he's with you. But there's other people on the other side. Did his mom and dad pass already? Because I'm getting a couple on the other side. Gloria, everything's going to be fine. Catherine Okoneski, I take it this is your first time, and can you please tell me where you are texting from? Because it helps my third eye.
So Carol says yes, they both died, passed. I don't mean
They were there. Just so you know, they were there. They kind of told me they were happy and sad. Because happy that you did it, happy that they got to be there, but sad because they weren't there physically. Jane, our dear friend, everybody, Jane is here from Turkey, the country of Turkey. How are you, dear? I worry a lot about you because Turkey's always got something going on.
Wow.
Thank you for checking in with us. And Jeannie, I hope you got off those cigarettes. Remember we talked about that and I kept getting on you? I want you around, my friend. I don't want to have to talk about you. I want to talk with you. We used to say that in the CB radio stuff. We'd rather talk with you than about you. Letty, how are you, dear? How's everybody doing? How's Grandpa doing? Grandpa, my main one. And how's Dad? Remember, we talked about Dad the last time, so I hope he's okay. We're just hanging in here. We in our little town. Our town is about maybe like Elmendorf or Pleasanton, and we got ice all over the place. And I'm not talking about on the roof. No, I'm talking about ice. The knuckleheads that are right around with the mask on.
So I have a question from Jojo or Bobby Joe Shalene.
Okay.
So I hope I'm going to read it to give it what it's supposed to have. Any messages from Pat Stevens? He and his Pat. Okay, he drove semi and did farm work, and he had been up for over 24 hours. I told him to get some sleep before he wakes up unlived. That was her last words to him.
Okay, Bobby Joe, he said to tell you, don't worry about me. I'm still driving. So I guess he's like back in the saddle. And a lot of people think, oh no, heaven is this, heaven is that. No, it's the same as here. Only it's individual, it's transparent basically. And a lot of times, like if you hated kids, let's say a guy hated kids, couldn't stand being around kids. Well, on the other side, he ends up being like a teacher type, taking care of kids. It's crazy how it goes, but I've seen it. I know what it's about. Jane, doggone it, I told you. She says, those cigarettes are still with me. Dear, please, for your sake, stop smoking. I've been on you, I don't know how many times now, throughout the years. It's time now.
So okay, I have a couple things for you here. Sandra Doyle says, Roger, thank you again for alerting me to my swollen knees so I could get to healing them. They are 100% better now. Thank you. Bless you.
You're so welcome, dear. Cool. The whole thing is if you guys that watch the show, if you get something out of it and take something out of it, and I've helped you with something, well, that's what it's all about. That's what my gift is for, helping you, you know? And I always say, I'm not God, don't praise me. I'm just a guy that has a gift, and I help people because I'm supposed to. I'm I'm paying back my debt to the Lord because He let me live another what's going to be 22 years. I was like reborn again. So here I am helping everybody.
Mm. Tammy Rudnick is asking, "Hey Roger, any messages from my dad? Um, his birthday was on February 25th, so I got married on his birthday. I miss him so much."
What is his full name, honey? I always, if you guys want to know about somebody, give me the full name, okay? Letty, you give your dad and grandpa my love, okay? And you know you guys mean a lot to me. The whole family does. And a special shout out to Eric too, honey. I remember when I read for Eric. Remember, honey, I told you about that? I read for Eric, and all of a sudden I was talking to his brother, and at the end of it, he goes, "Man,
Yeah,
this is cool. Can we do this next week?"
I
And
remember.
I said, "No." Well, thank you, Sandra. Sandra says I'm God's messenger. A lot of times, like my dear friend Rosie down in Texas, when she came crying to me, telling me I saved her life, I said, "No, don't give me credit." I said, "The Holy Spirit saved your life." She goes, "Yeah, but you said the words." I said, "Only because He told me what to say." And that's the way it works. I'm just the in between guy. I give you what they tell me, the spirits.
So Jose is saying something here in response. "I have a daughter with some other girl. She disrespects and belittles me in front of people as if I was her child. She doesn't respect. Maybe that's it. We have a child. That's why I won't leave."
Then here's the thing. I'm not saying turn your back on her, but show her how she's wrong. Okay? There's lessons you can teach her. And then, like, if she comes to you, "I need some money, well, go out there and get it. Go go to work. I'm not your ATM machine. There comes a time in life when they're old enough to do what they can do and what they want to do, you got to cut them off. You just got to start saying no. So that could be why she said that, you know. But she's telling me right now to tell you, "I'll still take care of you," she said, "and I'll still scratch your back." Exactly, Richard. Richard's got it right. And this is what John Edwards says too. Where is it? "We're just delivering the mail." Read on.
Sandra says, "My son couldn't believe my knees were healed without going to the doctor. He felt them in disbelief to make sure they weren't swollen, as if I would lie." Well, that's I'm awesome. I'm so happy for you, Sandra. I know what
Yep.
it is to have very bad knees.
Praise God that they're good.
Mhm.
A little note that you should know, Jane. A lot of times, and this is for everybody, a lot of times animals know when they're gonna die, so they'll run away because they don't want you to go through the agony of seeing them pass, believe it or not. So let's put it this way, Jane. When she passes, or you'll know because you'll hear something like a scratching or something she used to do, And that's telling you she's still there. The only thing is, like I say, they're always in another dimension. We can't see them, but they can see us. It's like when I told, what was her name? Vanessa. She was in Spain. And she said, Roger, can you tell me about my sister? My sister is this, my sister is that. And I remember telling her, and she's in Spain. And I said, don't worry. I said, your sister's okay. She's in another dimension. And I see her.
Well, I thought you said.
Yeah. And I said, I see her sitting down with her hands, in her lap.
Mm-hmm.
She wrote back to me about 2 hours later or 3 hours, something like that. She said, Roger, you were right. She said, she's in another realm. She passed away. And it was like, whoa. But I got it. Hey, cuz. There's my cousin Robert and Lydia Gray in San Antonio. Good to see you guys. I'm going to be leaving in a couple of minutes. Next time, 10:30 in the morning. That's when I'm here.
So Tammy's...
Is that Dad's name?
She's got a name, Raymond Joseph Rudnick. That was her dad.
Let's put it this way. What I'm getting out of him, I don't know if he was standing in a field or something, or he has land or had land. But he's very proud of it. It's like he's still out there. Because he's standing and he's like this, looking over everything. And he was proud. He said for me to tell you, he doesn't need to go into the house, he said, because you have the house organized. And he said to tell you that he taught you right. Like when to crack the whip and when not to. Todd, you take care, buddy. Hope to see you next Saturday. I'll be on at 10:30 in the morning. And that's Central Standard Time, everyone. Right now it's about 2 minutes to 12. So simonize your watches. And I hope I've helped somebody on the show, because every week that we do the show, I always ask my wife and my daughter, how was the show? Did you like the show? Did I do okay? Stuff like that. And here I like to put what Sandra says. You also, dear, you keep shining too, and keep writing the notes. I know there's something, I saw it, so you're doing good. Everybody, the other side, this is for everyone. The other side, the spirits are telling me to tell everyone, just be patient. It's all going to come to an end. And as you see, like I said at the top of the show, Christy Nome got fired. And they're yelling out, next! So just be patient, everybody. Keep praying above all. Don't lose your faith in God, okay? I will never lose mine. That's why I'm here. So just be thankful. Every now and then, and if you get a chance to, just look up to the sky and say, thank you, Lord. Thank you for all you've given me up to this date. And thank you for everything that I have. If ever I never said thank you, I'm saying it now. Okay? Letty, Mama said to tell you, she grabs you by the cheeks and goes, I love you. She said, tell Daddy I'm safe. That's the way she says it. Tell Daddy I'm safe. Not to worry. And Letty, I don't know if they used to sing it to each other or something. When they lay in bed, she would say like a little song, so it would help calm him down. So if that's the case, she's singing that song to him again and stroking his hair. Okay? He needs to know that. Well, see, Gloria, I told you. It's the pan. He said the pan. Sweet bread is pan dulce. It's the same thing. Anyway, everybody, we got to get out of here. You know what? This time I want to switch it over. Maria, are you still on, honey?
She's
You
still
want to
on.
say it? You want to say anything to anybody? Go ahead. I want to give my daughter some time. What? I can't hear you. Oh, yes. Thank you, Herbie. Don't forget to set your clocks ahead an hour. Okay, Letty, let him know that mom's still listening, okay? And mom's there. And you're so welcome, honey. And please give everyone my love, okay? I don't know if let's put it this way. I don't know if we'll ever make it back down there because I can't drive alone anymore. But I don't know if we ever do get a chance to go down there. I'm going to go by a train, right, honey?
Yeah. If there's a train that goes down there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. From here. Yeah. Okay.
Everybody, we will be on next week, God willing, which makes it the 14th. We will be on at 10:30 in the morning. Remember, if you have any questions, hit me up, text me. If you want a one-on-one and you're far away, it doesn't matter. I can do readings on Facebook Messenger, so I see your face. Pam, you have a fabulous week too. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Please tell everybody about us. If you missed a good portion of the show, once we're off, you can go back to YouTube and you can watch the shows, any one of them. They're all there to look at.
Maria says she'll drive to Texas.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, Dad's got to get out every now and then because of my back.
Here we go, Sandra. Thank you for this. She says, I'm grateful for the water coming out of the tap. The car keeps running. The clean air to breathe. My legs for walking. That I'm still here on earth. And with everyone, thank you to my angel teams. Thank you. Thank you,
There you
Sandra.
go, kiddo. That's a beautiful dream, too, and something great to be thankful for. Everybody's starting to come in and say, okay, time to go.
Yeah,
I
I
was
want to
like-
give you what Tammy says about her dad. He farmed for his cousins his whole life, loved farming. He died in I'm not sure what that,
And a housewife?
In a housewife? No.
Oh,
I don't
can't
think
go
that's
there.
what you meant. But okay, I'm glad he loved what he did. That's
Yeah.
everything, isn't it?
That's why I said he was proud of his land.
Yeah. And she says, thank you. I needed that. That's awesome.
You're so welcome.
Yeah.
Everybody, if you don't mind, I remember I did this for a priest down in San Antonio, and I'm going to do it for everybody now. You guys have a great week, a great weekend. Be careful. Take care of each other. Please check on the senior citizens, your neighbors. Be kind to the veterans, the homeless veterans, and the homeless people, okay? And smile, everybody. It's not gloom and doom. Smile, all right? And be good. Be good to everyone. And if you all permit me, I want to bless you all. In the name of the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. May peace be with you all, okay? God love you guys because we do, okay? And we say every show, love everyone you can on this earth while you're here. Let them know you love them. Becca, you make sure you get together with your sister because I want her to smile. Love everyone you can on this earth because everybody tells me love
Love
is
is
life
life,
and life
and life
is love.
is love.
Take care, everyone. Big kiss to you guys. And we'll see you next Saturday at 10:30 in the morning. All right? Tell everybody about Latino Psychic Visions. Tell them about this knucklehead that does a show with his wife and his daughter.
Yeah.
We just love to have fun, and we love me. I'm happy all the time because of being over there and coming back. So I know what it's like. But don't forget the shows I mentioned, Life After Death and Life After Life. Watch them, and you'll understand why I am the way I am. Okay? Every time I watch the shows, I start crying because it reminds me of being over there. So take care, everyone. We'll see you next week. God love you. Adios.
Bye.